That's Hercules. Okay, that's her clear to transom.
Whoa. What, did they lose something spraying out, or is that just water off the crane?
All right, control van back deck.
Go ahead, deck.
We're just going to keep going ahead there for a second. We've had a burst hydraulic hose here on the deck, so if
Standing by.
up here and then we'll launch Atalanta.
Guess that wasn't water.
Wow. Yep.
So you could have USB-L power on as well. I think probably all your sensors.
Yep, everything's on except for lights and thrusters.
Okay, fantastic. My DC ground fault is at 8 meg, which is okay, but hopefully last time I did that, and then once we got a bit deeper, it went to 47, so hopefully it does the same thing.
So, yeah. Should we ask him to give Atalanta's camera a little rinse too?
Did it get oil on it?
Yeah, that's where all that water's from.
Okay. Can you ask them to give Atalanta's camera a little rinse? I think it got some oil on it.
Deck control.
Go ahead.
There, when you get a chance, can you, give the Atalanta camera a little rinse and wipe down? Thank you.
All right, no worries.
That looks good.
Okay, yep. I was just concerned it was oil, so.
Control, back deck.
For control.
Okay, we're going to go for launch for Atalanta.
Roger. Launching and land.
Stop it. Control, back deck. That's Atalanta down there about 10 meters or so. You want to follow Little Herc and let us know the speed.
Copy, Atalanta deployed. Repositioning Little Herc.
Do you want auto head on for Atalanta?
You can for now.
Okay.
Once we get to 50 meters, we'll turn it off.
Okay.
Yeah, full downs.
This is an audio slate for dive number L1011. ETC time is
Yep, should be
01:12:15.
okay. What's my depth here?
Mark.
23 meters. Okay, yeah, we're keeping up. I was just looking in the wrong spot. Yep. I'm a little deeper than you. I'll turn that down a little. You can go a little, they can go a little faster. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm stopped at 50.
All right, I'm at 50. Let me know when I can take control.
Control, back deck. That's us all. Stop 50.
Roger, I'll stop. Taking control up here.
That taking control.
I've got a DC ground fault. I'm just seeing if it's the tilt or not. It's pretty hard DC ground fault. Let me see. Turn off my, oh. I think it's the tilt. It just takes a few seconds. Yep, we can deal with that. Okay, ready to carry on. Sure.
Yep.
When it was enabled, it was really low. Yeah. It's like 10K or something like that.
Am I okay to take control here? Okay.
I think they're just waiting for the ship to come all stop. Or is he okay to start going down?
What's the light that you disable on Atalanta when we're descending? You always disable one light on Atalanta when we're descending. Which one is it?
Okay, I'll
What are we aiming for? That's way too fast. How about, what are you aiming for? Something like 22, 23?
yeah, I'm deeper than you right now. I'm going down at about 19.
Okay.
And you can probably turn off auto heading if it's on.
Okay. Okay.
appears to be US flag, but the torque of this super soft one keeps like the same position still. And then so it's made like in cases where it's not very well. The radio dial doesn't even hang easily. It's not even on startup. But otherwise, that's let me get to the normal select data. Yep. Dead rec, 12 sorts, dead rec, close down, startup. That won't matter. That's just a 12 sorts then. Cool. All good. Thank you. Yeah. It's always fun when the crane explodes on you. It was super worn down. It was right at one of the clamps for it. Yeah. And it just wore. And so it was right when I had to extend all the way in to the turn line, just exploded. So.
Yeah, I saw the shower coming out, and I said, oh, is that water? And then you guys said, oh no, we got. Oh yeah, okay.
I've been up there where it exploded up higher up, and it was super windy, and I was just like, just completely blasted with oil. Thankfully, it wasn't hot at the time. There's a run button on here. Yeah. Leaves are way coming out. Alright, cool. Alright, have a good
Excellent.
descent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're picking up speed there, Tim. Look at that.
Okay, wraps are good here. Are your wraps clear?
Where am I at? Nope. 0.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay. You want me to dial back a little?
200 minutes and change to bottom.
Yep. We're within 4 meters of each other, so.
Okay.
No, not that I'm aware of. I've got. Okay. The two temperature sensors I've got are 51 and 52 degrees, but they generally go down to about 37 or something like that once we get deeper.
Okay. That low?
Oh, 42.
Yeah, that sounds
42
right.
is
Yeah.
normal.
Low 40s, yeah. And the humidity's always like 10 or 11, right?
Yeah. we'll be on the chat. I think we're listening in right now. Yep. Oh, you're all good.
Okay, what's up, 12 to 4? Or I guess today it's like 3 to 4.
What's up?
How's it going? Everybody get some rest in?
I did, had a wonderful sleep this morning.
Good, me too. I think I napped twice today.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Got like a solid 5 hours.
Nice.
Pretty awesome, yeah.
That's something.
I know, better than 4.
And better than 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Well, cool. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining us on the back end. I see your questions coming in. We are diving. We just launched the vehicles a few moments ago. We're currently at a depth of about 400 meters. If you're not seeing that update notice, just maybe give your computer a quick refresh. But we are on dive L1011 with little Hercules. We just launched at another abyssal plain site. We're planning another 36-hour dive as long as everything works in our favor, and we'll begin to explore a pretty muddy bottom is what I hear. Or that's the
Soft
theory,
bottom,
right, John?
Yeah, that's the theory. Of course, we'll have to go down to find out for sure, but it's a part of the seabed in the Cook Islands where if we send a sound pulse from the ship, a lot of it gets absorbed. Only a little bit of it comes back to tell us how deep it is, and so that normally means it's very muddy. And yeah, it's again another 10-kilometer traverse. It'll take about 36 hours to complete everything from top to bottom, along and back up again. And yeah, we'll see what we find. We really want to go and check out a more muddy area to compare it with the other areas, so we can see if there's any differences in the kinds of fauna that we'll find there. We did see some differences last time, so it'll be interesting to see if they persist or changes again.
Very true. What are you expecting to see on the seafloor? Any predictions?
In terms of life?
Yeah, in terms of life.
I think a lot of what we saw last time, burrowing animals, and there will be some substrate there. I don't think it'll be completely barren of substrate, but maybe less of the fauna that attach onto things.
Yeah, probably a lot of worms.
Yeah.
Flatworms, ribbon worms.
There's a spoon, was it a spoonworm?
Yeah.
Talking about?
Spoonworm, acornworm, TBD. Probably a spoonworm.
I like to still say that we're debating whether it's a spoon or acorn worm, just to be just to be provocative.
I think so. Do we have
a
team acorn and a team spoon now?
Yeah. I don't know. I know Jana's like team, I don't want to be around that tremors worm.
It's pretty cute though.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I'm team B around it. I just want to know how many are under the surface. Like, what if there's just like...
It's just riddled with worms.
What if it's
like,
like the big ones? What if there's just like thousands of them? There's so
Could
many of those big mounds, and I'm so sure that each of those mounds had to have been something big making it.
Only one way to find out. Send Jana to the bottom. Have her walk around.
Okay, that I'm not so sure about.
I think there's probably quite a few worms down there. Maybe not completely covered, but maybe not every mound full of a little worm guy, but most. That's my guess.
I mean, we found evidence of burrowing in the other sites as well.
True.
And I think those little worm burrows would be harder to see in amongst nodules. But I think we saw more, didn't we, on the last dive?
Yeah, I agree.
More bigger ones, and
yeah,
and even the creatures at the surface, which we never observed before. So.
Yeah, it's true.
And yeah, those. Are you talking about those big mounds too that we were seeing?
Yeah, the big mounds. And sometimes it was like the top of a worm sticking out of the burrow field of feeding. Yeah, all of them.
I think Aaron called them like deep sea prairie dogs. They're just kind of like peeking out of their little holes, looking around.
It's a cute name. Meerworm.
Yeah.
Oh, the weather settled down nicely too, which is great, isn't it?
It really
Yeah.
did. I can't wait to go on my post-dinner walk, neighborhood walk around the deck.
Yeah, the sun feels really nice. Was out there for a little bit today, but hoping to get more in later.
No, it's really a lesson about endurance. If you go to sea and you have bad weather, you just got to tough it out until the weather
Yeah,
turns.
It's true.
The weather always turns eventually. It's just a
Yeah.
question if you're still around to enjoy it.
That is true.
How are y'all feeling in the front row, ROV team? Did you get some rest? And navigator team, sorry, Matt. I didn't mean to exclude you up there.
He's part of the team automatically, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, got some rest. Feeling refreshed and ready for the next 24 minutes.
Yeah. Ooh, it's going to be a tough watch, let me
Yeah.
tell ya.
Speak for yourself.
Oh
We're
my
here
gosh.
till midnight.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, we'll see you guys again later.
Sorry, ROV team. But hey, you get those big, long chunks off, and you probably get more than 8 hours of sleep at a time, right?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, look at the little fish up
we
there.
prefer it this way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pros and cons.
Yeah, 12-hour shifts are kind of nice sometimes. How about you, Jana? Did you get any rest?
I did. I'm feeling all right.
Good.
Got enough sleep, I think.
Well, that's good news.
What is Josh wearing?
I like it.
I was just looking at that.
I like it.
It's a pretty cute hat.
Oh, he's got a sun hat out
Yeah.
there. He's feeling the weather, too.
Yeah, sun is beating down.
Yeah, if you can't see it on your home screens, Josh is out there, our Hercules pilot, in this dashing sun hat.
Wide brim.
Just really vibing.
He's just a cowboy, isn't he?
Oh, there. Yeah, thanks, Jana.
Oh, he walked away. I was gonna zoom
Oh,
in.
man. Oh,
He'll
I
be
want
back.
like the slow zoom right onto
Yeah.
his hat.
That would be
There he
nice.
goes. Now he's in the hangar now. We just track him like a paparazzi. No, I love straw hats. I wear them all the time.
I do?
Yeah, what about you guys? Do you wear one, Sandy?
I
know.
don't have one. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There it is. Wow.
Whoa, what a moment. That's a highlight.
That's good.
That's a 5 right there.
Yeah, just mark it.
Somebody's got, wait, let me
Aw,
take a photo of
yeah.
it for him.
Send it to him.
Oh man, he's
Oh,
just...
he and TJ.
We gotta get TJ
Best
one
buds.
too.
Oh my gosh, that would be adorable. We should get like enough rats for the entire deck to wear at one time.
There's actually a bunch in the ROV hangar. This
Really?
isn't an unusual sight.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think we've seen
Not
it yet.
this cruise.
Yeah. What a vibe. They are ready for their port stop.
I think so.
And a jelly in the Herc cam. Goodbye.
Yeah, I think so.
And what about you, Maddie? Are you a straw hat aficionado?
Oh,
I am.
Good question.
Yeah. It's kind of like that one. And when you're on the other boat, the raft, you wear a lot of sun hats because it's the same thing. You're outside all day long, sun beating down on you, and they're nice and breezy.
Yeah. They make beautiful straw hats in the Cooks.
Really?
Do they?
Yeah,
We have to get one.
the island of Manihiki make them. Oh, the other islands do too, but they're the most famous.
Okay.
Nice.
And they have a pearl inlay, like a mother of pearl
Ooh.
shell on the top.
That's pretty.
I warn you, they're not very cheap, but
I wouldn't
they
expect them to be cheap.
are beautiful. Really, really fine work. And it's both men and women wear them, but the women especially wear them to church.
Okay.
So it's part of the dress code in some churches, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, they come in many various colors, but that one there that you're focusing on now, that's more typical. Yeah.
That
That's
would be,
nice.
I'd have to wear it on the plane back, I feel like. I don't want it to get squished.
Me too.
You need a hat box to transport it.
Yeah, true.
Talk about dashing.
A velvet, coated hat box for your mother of pearl straw hat.
John, are there markets on Rarotonga, like weekend markets?
Yep, they sure are. It's usually on a I think it's most days, but the main day is Saturday morning. That's when the market's right by the harbour where we'll be docked.
Okay, perfect.
But if you're still around on Saturday, then in the morning it's when it's busiest, yeah.
Yeah.
And if someone really wants to get a straw hat, there's each of the, what we call the Painua, the outer islands, has a hostel. So people from that island can stay in the hostel. I think it's for free, basically. So it's just a big community room, because the logistics are really tough for those people. Flights aren't always so regular, and sometimes they can be stranded for several months before they can find a boat or a plane going back to their island.
Oh.
So they get to stay there. And while they're there, they often do things like, for example, in the one from Manihiki, they make hats. So that's the place to go if you want to get an authentic straw hat.
I'll have to find that little hostel.
It may not be, they might have to make it for you. So you just make sure you do it like day one if you're really, really keen.
Find them out.
And then, in a couple of days' time, it'll be ready, hopefully.
Well, that's very cool. Thanks for sharing that information.
No worries.
I'll definitely be there on Saturday.
Yeah, okay. Go to the market,
You'll see me there.
Yeah, I don't play it till I think Friday or Saturday night.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we're all going. We're meeting up with Teodu and Rima.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Saturday
yeah.
morning. Well, yeah, now
For
you
the
are.
flying fish, right?
Yes, that's the market.
Oh, for breakfast.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Ugh, it'll be so good.
Saturday.
The Maroro, yeah, that's great. I strongly recommend it. And if you tell Rima you're going, she'll love to see you. It's her favourite dish. That one.
Really?
So ROV team, we know that our vehicles descend and ascend at the same time. But a viewer wants to know, how do we keep them diving at the same rate?
Good question. Okay, so Atalanta is negatively buoyant, so it would sink basically at the rate that we feed it its umbilical cable. And we try and match that. We have Little Herc having its vertical thrusters, sending it down. And then we just, with this winch controller here, Ryan sets the speed of the winch feeding out cable, and he tries to match the speed that Little Herc is powering down with thrusters. And so we keep that probably within about plus or minus 5 meters of each other during descent. And we're monitoring the butt cameras on both vehicles, so you can see Little Herc in Atalanta's camera, and you can see Atalanta and Little Herc's backup camera. So we call it butt camera because they're labeled butt camera, but it's aft camera or backup camera.
Gotta have a little bit of fun in your naming.
Exactly, yeah. So yeah, Ryan's keeping an eye on it, and he's varying the speed of the winch to match.
And it looks like we're at a depth about just over 700 meters and descending at 16 meters per minute. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, it's depending on the calculations here, it's always changing. So it's anywhere from 16 to 23 meters per minute, and right now it's telling us 188 minutes to bottom.
Okay.
To expected bottom, so yeah.
Just slowed down considerably in the last minute. I don't know why. Is that thruster still?
Thrusters all look good.
Now it's speeding up again. There we go.
And I'm seeing this this tension number going up too. What does that have? Does that have to do with the cable as well?
Yeah, so that's measuring the downward force and the pull on the steel armored cable that ties the ship to Atalanta. So that has you know, requirements to keep it under a certain thing. We don't want to get anywhere near the breaking strength of that cable. So right now we have it, our software is set for, I think it's
18 something.
18,500 pounds.
Yeah.
And if we see anything over 18,500 pounds, I think it's 6 times over 10 minutes or over 5 minutes, over 10 minutes. That would signify that we have to come shallower or end the dive.
And that's influenced by a bunch of different factors?
Yeah, so that's influenced by, first of all, the weight of Atalanta in the water, which is a couple hundred kilograms. And then the more cable we put out, it's negatively buoyant as well. So the longer length of cable it's down, that adds to that weight. And then as everything is hanging straight down the water column, and as the ship rises and falls on the swells of the ocean, we can have the back of the ship go down, which then sends Atalanta down, and then the back of the ship rises and it pulls on that cable really hard. So it tries to pull Atalanta and all that cable up as fast as the vessel's rising and falling. And that puts more strain on the cable. And that's why we're monitoring the loads so that we don't overstress the cable and pull it into 2. That would be a bad day, because then we would have the Little Herc and Atalanta and a big pile of cable dropped on top of them on the seabed.
That's not ideal.
Not ideal.
No.
That's a lot of different points of information you all have to monitor. I'm just looking at your screen back here.
Yeah, so if you're watching us during descent and during dives, we're kind of like scanning. Some people scan right to left and in a big circle, but you look at that monitor, then you look at this monitor, you look at all your things, you look up at the cameras. You look at the cameras, sometimes you miss the circles where the scientists want to go to. And but you're constantly kind of scanning all of your monitors on a regular basis.
Someone in the chat wants to know, they're saying that sometimes a ballast is put on Big Herc to keep it slightly buoyant, so that Hercules can take samples. Does that same apply with Little Hercules?
Okay, so that applies to Big Herc, because we know if we're going to pick up some heavy rocks or something like that down there, we have to be able to still have enough power to thrust on the surface and to be able to hook it up. And well, actually it has a lifting line already attached to it, but we have to be able to get to the surface and be able to see it. So yeah, we kind of calculate the weight of, or the mass of the things that we're going to be picking up on bottom, and calculate that into our overall ballast. So we'll either add some lead weights to Herc, or we'll take some off. But you also have to be able to descend as well, so you have to be pretty close, within, I'm not sure what the range Herc can take, because it's quite a bit bigger, so it's a bit more forgiving. Little Herc, when we were sinking, if we're descending too fast, then we'll take a little bit of lead off, but we'll take 3 kilograms or 6 or 7 pounds off, and that makes quite a big difference on the smaller ROVs.
What's your what's the funnest sampling tool to use on Herc? I know Rye earlier today said she loves the slurp. Is there something that you all prefer?
Yeah, I like using the manipulator arms, which you have to do for the slurp sampler. You hold the end of the suction hose in the manipulator arm, so it's a bit of a dance. You have the Herc pilot driving the ROV, going up or down or chasing the critter if it's a live sample you're looking for. And then the person running the manipulator arm is also moving the hose to get the suction right behind the little critter if it's swimming or floating or whatever it's doing. Picking up rocks and harder samples, things like that, or push cores out of the bottom using the manip is is almost as much fun, except when it's, you know, there's all the eyes on you and you haven't used the arm in a while and you're not quite as dexterous with it. But once you have lots of practice on it, it's quite fun.
Yeah, do you come back after like, you know, your off season to be a little rusty and have to get back into the flow of things?
Yes, I think if you were doing samples day in, day out all the time, you know, your 2 or 3 months off wouldn't affect you that badly. But in the last couple of years, I've only had a little bit of practice using the arms, so I would be a little bit rusty right now. I think if we had anything critical or any in a tight spot, I think we would put probably Josh or Dave running the arm right now, just because they've got a little bit more experience more recently than I do. But they do have a deck power pack here, so if you're going to be running big Herc and you do have a bunch of manipulator stuff coming up, you can do it on deck so that you don't overheat the hydraulic power unit that's on board. So you can have hydraulic power plugged in and then you can run the arm kind of for hours and just get good practice. So you can, if you've got some complicated tasks to do in your dive, you can practice on the surface before you go down, time permitting, of course.
Ooh.
Yeah, we were talking about maybe trying to move around chess pieces if we got the time to do it at the end.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That's a fun one to include the crew in too. Then then they get a chance to give it a try.
I reckon you should get Adam on it because he's doing knitting. Maybe you could do some knitting. That's manipulative.
Yeah. No, that's always a favorite thing for the crew is to try and run the arms, but you have to do it where there's a lot of space because they're very powerful. They could cause a lot of damage if you let them get away from you.
Well, thanks for that lesson in ROV everything. That was really informative. We have our 4 to 8 watch coming in here. That was the shortest watch we've done yet, 12 to 4. Nice work, way to hustle. But we will be back at midnight, so, you know, stay tuned for the Octa watch.
See you later.
Thanks. Good morning, Dave.
Hi, Tim. Doing some housekeeping here.
Yep,
We
perfect.
just got started. I
Yep,
got to
we'll
get
leave you be.
Oh, no worries. If you need me for something, just let me know.
Which has? Speed? Yeah.
Good afternoon, Octo Watch.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How's everyone today? Seems like we were just here.
It does feel
Deja
like
vu.
that. It does feel like that when you're diving regularly.
Yeah, I'm so grateful that we are diving regularly.
And we are back to continue our blue water dive.
We're about 90, what is it, 80 or 90 nautical miles north of Aitutaki.
We took the dive plan away from her,
say?
so she can't read it.
I wanted to see.
Yeah, Michael. Give that back.
I can bring it up on my phone if you want.
It's all good. I saw what I needed to.
Alrighty. What are we going to do today?
Well, we're hoping for some different habitat types on the abyssal plain.
All right.
And specifically, this region has lower backscatter values compared with previous dives. Per usual, the primary purpose of the survey is to conduct quantitative surveys on the distribution, diversity, and density of benthic megafauna, substrate types, and environmental conditions.
All the hard work is ahead of us, though. We get to collect the data on the dives, and then someone gets to look at the video afterwards and create those quantitative data sets. We're just the preview.
But you guys are doing all the identifying.
We're doing our best, but fortunately we got some people on the shore side that are gonna take a look at all of our photographs and images and also habitat, and provide more refined answers.
Oh, well, thank you, shoreside team.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going down to 5,200 meters today. So hopefully we actually hit that 200.
5,200. Is that a record?
Well, last time we went to 5,198.
Oh.
So we'll see.
We missed it by 2 meters.
Yes, that would be a record for Little Herc.
Where's the altimeter? Maybe if we had just like nuzzled the Little Herc into the sediment a little more, we would have reached that 2 meters extra.
We didn't bring a shovel with us.
No shovels?
No.
So what I'm gathering is instead of looking for the mounds, we need to look for the divots.
More divots.
It seems as though
More
the
traps.
expected on-bottom time is at 8. So lucky for us.
10 meters.
We'll get to the bottom as soon as we leave.
It's kind of a weird watch because we get relief for dinner, so it's kind of chill.
Yeah.
You know, we just get to talk with y'all and see what kinds of questions you have and go eat dinner because we don't eat enough on the ship. We had chocolate chip cookies as a snack today. Those are my favorite.
Those were so good.
And they didn't have nuts, which is my even better favorite. So great.
Although those shortbread cookies yesterday were
They're delicious.
Those were really good.
Melt in your mouth.
She's been sweetening it up.
Yeah, I think maybe she's been stockpiling the sugar
True.
and then adding it in to these last few days. Make sure we're all super sweet.
Or maybe whatever ingredients she runs out of, she makes up for with extra sugar.
That works too.
I mean,
I'm all about the sugar.
Yeah,
same.
it's possible.
She didn't let us lick the bowl though. I always look forward to eating the cookie dough.
Asked? And
No,
she
I
said
didn't
no?
ask. I didn't even know. I was asleep. They were just there when I woke up. It was such a nice little treat after my nap.
They always magically appear in the afternoon.
She's been putting them out earlier and earlier, maybe to take advantage of us getting up for. She likes our watch, maybe. We're the Octo Watch.
The Octo Watch represent.
It's hard not to like our watch for that reason alone.
Oh, I would say.
Plus, I offer to do the dishes sometimes.
Seriously?
She never lets me, but
Aw, that's nice of you. Dishes are not my thing.
yeah, it's a 36-hour dive duration. It's our last full dive, at least. It's kind of sad.
I know, one more day.
But worth celebrating. And then we'll head back, do another half a dive.
Yeah.
I think it's a full dive as long as the ROV comes back on deck. Half a dive
I think the dive is a dive. It counts.
A short dive, not half a dive.
Yeah.
This is true. ROV Dave was telling us today that he's done a 3-week-long dive.
Yep.
So I guess.
Have you had anything like that, Tim? Had us do any work service like that?
Yeah, we were doing laying fiber optic cables from BC up to Alaska, and we did. It's probably about a 6 or 7 day long ROV dive.
Whoa.
So just in 12-hour shifts, you hand over usually noon and midnight, or 6 and 6, and just follow the cable along. As
6 on, 6 off?
No, 12 on, 12 off.
Oh, okay.
So 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Gotcha.
And you just follow the cable along. Usually you do 2 hours in the pilot seat. Actually, normally it goes 2 hours in the co-pilot seat, 2 hours in the pilot seat, and then 2 hours you can do some deck checks and have a bit of a break. Get your eyes focusing again.
Little musical chairs to keep the blood flowing.
And then you rotate through co-pilot, then pilot, and because in that way when you in your co-pilot role, you're watching everything and you're well informed of everything that's going on, and then you slip into the pilot seat and then give them a bit of a break. So the days go by quickly when you're doing that. But
what kind of ship were you on?
It varies. Sometimes they're big construction vessels, and sometimes they're they're tugboats.
Oh.
And usually there's a large cable laying barge ahead of you that has the big drum with the full length of the cable on board. And they're just, they're ahead of you by a couple 100 meters, depending on the depth. And they're putting it out, recording the tension that they're laying on it, and you just have to watch that as it touches the seabed, it's not going over any sharp rocks or any undercuts or anything like that. If there's something that can damage the cable, then you have them stop. They lift it up a little bit and they move over a couple meters, lay it back down, and then you carry on. So it's countless hours of just flying in a straight line, following a cable. But you end up seeing a lot of cool things, but you can't generally stop and observe them.
Did so your weather window's got to be kind of narrow if you're using a tug, right?
It is. Generally once the ROV goes in, you want to leave it on the bottom.
Yeah.
You can handle rougher weather once it's on the bottom rather than bringing it up and lifting it. You
just have to stay in your pilot seat.
Yeah, yeah. It's the lifting it in and out of the water is where it can swing is the most dangerous part.
Can you talk a little bit about the cable laying? What's the cable for?
They can be either power cables to different islands or different communities, or generally today they're fiber optic communications cables. So it's just expanding the amount of data that you can get into remote communities or even into big centers.
That's quite an extensive network, and you said BC all the way across Alaska, like where?
Yeah, so it was from, this particular one was from Prince Rupert up to Ketchikan, Alaska. So we did have a weather window we were watching crossing the strait. I forget what the strait was called up there, but it was probably about 2.5 days to get across at the speeds we were going.
Ooh.
So we had a beautiful sunny day, flat calm seas, but we had to sit and wait because there was a storm coming in. So we had to wait for the storm to pass before we carried on into the open water. But when they lay the transatlantic communications cables, they have much bigger vessels, and these are probably 600 and 800 foot long vessels. So up to 160 meters long, kind of thing. And
wow.
they can cope with it. Oh, there goes something. But yeah, once they start, they just keep going on, keep on swimming.
What kind of, can you remember what kinds of things you've seen underwater?
Let's see. I think some of the coolest things I've seen underwater would be a school of spotted eagle rays.
Oh wow!
That is pretty cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that wasn't from an ROV. That was diving.
I've seen them snorkeling. They're really amazing.
Yeah.
Very graceful animals.
Yeah. We've seen thresher sharks from the ROV and from subs.
Ooh.
They've got the big long tail.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've only seen 2 of those ever, so I think they're fairly rare to see them. But and then probably the favorite thing I've seen was a little tiny what are they called? Anglerfish.
Oh yeah, with the lure.
Yeah, with the lure. And
they're tiny.
They were very tiny. So we had actually Dave, our video engineer, he was on that job too. I think he was probably doing the video that day, and he was able to frame it up and get it full screen up there, and perfectly clear and focused. And then when we zoomed out, it was probably the size of your thumbnail.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
I'd always seen pictures of those, right? I was like, oh, I'm finally get to see one, in situ, right? And I did. I got a great picture of it and that kind of stuff, and then zoomed out. It was like, I don't know, it didn't look that big. Later on, though, they caught one in one of the trawls that they did, in one of the nets that they did.
Yeah.
And I actually got to see one in person. It was like 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. Well, I wouldn't want to put my finger in the mouth, but still, it's not as horrifying as maybe you'd think.
Yeah, they have kind of a face that only a mother could love. They're not the prettiest looking fish in the world, or the sea.
Or a movie director.
There you go.
But they're so small. I think it's amazing when you see them in real life to get that perspective. They're not this amazingly enormous beastie in the deep.
It would be kind of like if you supersized a Chihuahua up to the size of a Great Dane. You'd have quite a formidable monster then.
That's right, Chihuahuas.
So when they remake Jaws, it should be a Chihuahua threatening a New England town.
Dog of your nightmares.
Disney's already done that. That Chihuahua movie. You guys remember that one?
Oh,
did they really?
What was it called?
It wasn't a horror movie, but it was called like Chihuahuas or something.
Oh.
It was just about like a community of Chihuahuas, and then one of them got lost, and he got like sent out on a train or something, and he's not with his like Chihuahua people anymore. And then I think he ends up as like a pet for some rich people, and he just hates it.
I'm guessing since it was a Disney movie, there was a happy ending. Maybe he got reunited with his posse, his Chihuahua gang.
I think he probably fell in love with another pet Chihuahua, and then rescued her, brought her back with him
to like
the community, to the wild Chihuahua.
World of Chihuahuas. Renegade Chihuahuas.
Yeah, American movies always have happy endings. French movies, on the other hand.
That is true.
They don't want to be happy.
Oh.
What was that freediving movie? Oh gosh, they made an American version and there was a French version. I think the French version came first, and the very ending of the movie was so dark.
Oh.
Classic.
In the French version.
Yeah.
And then I went to the very end of the American just to see, because I heard that it was different, and I wanted to see what was different about it. And they left it kind of open-ended right at the spot where it got dark. Like, there could be something that happened here. There might not have. Oh, I feel like it was like Deep Blue or something like that. I have to figure out what the name of that movie was.
Oh, there's a movie called The Big Blue.
Big Blue, I think.
About Frida. Is it quite an old movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, The Big Blue.
What was the movie called? Was it Open Water, where the two divers got left behind?
Yes.
I never saw that either. I decided I didn't need to see that.
Yep, it was The Big Blue.
Big Blue.
1988.
Oh, that's so old, Tim. Oh my God.
Older.
I was actually alive, unlike many people on this ship.
In the 80s, we have 4 boys, and in the 80s, I didn't see any movies that didn't have Ninja Turtles in them.
Oh.
Saw no movies and Disney films. So the 80s are a blur.
I really wish I could go to a disco in the 80s. I will say. Amongst the other things, I'm glad I didn't experience.
Are there any discos on Rarotonga?
Definitely not.
Oh my goodness.
There's clubs though.
Yeah.
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 I've heard.
Called Rehab.
I haven't seen them.
Rehab.
Called Rehab.
That's what it's called.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. That is actually what the club on Raro is called.
That's dark.
It's great.
They must have some really good cocktails.
One of our very own Nautilus workers is a bartender at one of the clubs. I won't name any names, but I heard the nightlife is pretty fun, considering how small the island is.
Yeah.
It's kind of surprising.
Yeah.
I guess if somebody really enjoys the drink and they're leaving and they tell their family, oh, I'm off to rehab, then they might be real supportive. Oh, good.
Oh,
good
good.
news.
We're glad you're getting some help.
How about those chihuahuas?
I guess that is a plus side. There are no chihuahuas on Raro that I know of. And if there are...
Are you not a lover of chihuahuas? Is that what you're saying? Are we going to start this demonizing of chihuahuas?
There we go. That's
I'm
good.
just saying they're
We're going to
ankle
make some
biters.
good friends here.
That's a good question. When everyone introduces themselves, you can say your favorite, if you have a favorite dog, what your favorite dog is.
Oh, of course my 2 dogs are my favorite dogs, but they're a mixed breed.
No, that's pretty much all of Raro. They're all mixed.
Yeah.
And then you can definitely tell the ones that somehow got mixed with Corgi. Because they're all Corgi shaped.
A little stout.
They're a little short and
Rotund.
stout.
Short
I'll
and
start.
stout.
I'm not a big dog person personally, but I really like Dalmatians.
Oh, they're sweet.
Also inspired by a Disney movie.
Good movie.
I think they're the coolest looking dog.
It's understandable.
So are you like a cat person?
I like both, but I'm not like, I don't know much about different breeds, or I don't, obsess over, I couldn't name that many different kinds of dogs, to be honest.
I know, I didn't get to have my own dog at home until I had a house, so it was hard in my 20s to be able to have a dog. But
yeah, I would love a dog if I have a house and
yeah,
a family and stuff.
people to take care of it.
Yeah. If I wasn't traveling around a bunch.
Yeah, it's easier. Let's see, I have a golden retriever, and the other dog, the girl dog, is a mix of beagle, boxer, hound. She sounds like a beagle. She's stout, like a hound dog. She's sweet. They're both geriatric now, so they've got their aches and pains.
Oh.
It's the downside to beagles and hound dogs. They are absolutely wonderful dogs otherwise.
Yeah. She sounds so scary. Like if you didn't see her and people are walking along our fence line, she's outside, her bark is really deep. Sounds kind of scary, but she's sweet. She's always wagging her tail.
No. Yeah, and forgot to introduce myself. I'm Kahena. I'm the communications fellow, and I'll be the person receiving all your questions and comments. So feel free to send them in and keep us entertained during this blue water descent. I'm here from the University of Oslo, and I have a background in environmental studies with an interest in deep sea minerals right now, currently during my research as I pursue a master's.
Hey, Kahena, it's been great having you here. I'm Amanda Demopoulos. I'm a research ecologist with the USGS based in Florida, and I study and specialize in benthic ecology. So I study the animals that live on the seafloor and their environment. And it's been really fabulous exploring the abyss with you all off the Cook Islands. Really excited to learn more about what we find here.
And my name is Michael Parrish. I am the data logger on board for this shift. My role is to log all of the animals that we see as we're descending into the deep blue.
Each and every one.
Each and every one that we're seeing right now.
Every speck of marine snow.
Oh, you missed something.
I was actually looking, I still didn't see it. No, I am a marine scientist with the Ministry of Marine Resources based in the Cook Islands. I was very fortunate to get this opportunity to join on board and learn from everybody here. about all of the species that I typically would not get to learn about because I usually focus on the inshore environment. So it has definitely been a blessing to be here and learn a whole new area.
Completely agree. And don't forget your favorite dog species.
I don't know if I have a favorite dog species.
But you like dogs.
I definitely like dogs.
Okay, well you can stay. That's fine.
I definitely like dogs. I'd probably say husky, but I've never lived anywhere that's been cool enough to have a husky.
Oh, I grew up with an Alaska Malamute. We had one growing up when I was a little girl.
I think I would want one of those.
I have a husky.
They're sweet.
Really?
Oh.
Yep, and she lives in Florida, and she begs to go outside in the heat and lay down in direct sunlight.
Yeah,
oh my God.
They're funny. My golden retriever is like that too. He's got super thick coat, and he just loves the sun.
Short hair, long hair?
The golden retriever or the husky?
The husky.
She's a purebred. She just has like the normal double coat. Their top coat's actually kind of wiry, so if you put your fingers under it, it's relatively cool.
Interesting.
But yeah, she just goes out there and bakes her bread. That's what she does. That's her favorite thing. So, I don't know what it's like in the cooks, but your dog would
gets steamy.
probably like it.
So is that your favorite kind of dog, Jacob?
Yeah, I like huskies a lot. They're really sassy. They got big personalities. They're very smart. And they love to manipulate myself and everyone that I bring into my house.
Oh, you didn't feed me breakfast. What are you talking about? I
Yeah.
still want breakfast.
No, she'll like bring everyone over to the treat bowl. Or she'll tell everyone she has to go outside individually, so she'll get to go outside many times.
That's like my golden.
She can open doors.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, except that it sometimes is the front door.
Oh, no.
Can she close doors too after? But
she doesn't. She's not polite enough for that. She probably could if she cared, but...
Will you introduce yourself too?
Hi, I'm Tim Bowman. I'm one of the ROV pilots on board for this cruise. This is my first time on Nautilus.
Welcome,
and
welcome.
yeah, really enjoying the setup here and all the people. Everyone's so helpful. And it's really cool to see the deep sea here in the Cook Islands. I've never been to the Cook Islands before. And my home is Vancouver Island in Canada. So as far as favorite dogs, it's probably not down to one, but it would be like husky, Malamute, German Shepherd, kind of mixes of any of those type of larger breed, but the kind that will howl a little bit at you, and yeah, they're nice, faithful companions.
Have a nice disposition.
Yeah. Most of them.
Most of them do, for sure.
There's
they're
our
treated well.
exceptions.
Oh.
I wish mine would stop talking. she won't be quiet. And she argues. But yeah, so my name's Jacob Stock. I am a navigator, and I have the Husky. I work for the University of South Florida and their Center for Ocean Mapping and Innovative Technologies in St. Petersburg, Florida. Yeah, and I normally would say I'm looking forward to the dive, but I think we're just looking at blue water for a little bit, so I'm looking forward for next watch. But I'm excited to be here with everybody.
Hi, I'm Ryan Griffiths. I'm Atalanta pilot and here from Canada, Gibsons, BC, and my first time on Nautilus. As far as dogs go, I also not really sure about breeds and whatnot. I do really like every sort of pot liquor, mixed breed, whatever, you know, brown and black standard dog I've ever met. They tend to, I don't know, have a good, nice disposition.
Potluck, is that what you said?
I don't know, my friend has this dog that he doesn't even know what it is. It's made up of like 14 different breeds. He just calls it a pot liquor. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure where the expression comes from.
That sounds like most of the dogs on Raro.
Yeah.
They definitely fit that description.
We've been lucky with our rescues for sure. Dave, are you here?
Oh, yeah, I'm
Hello?
troubleshooting some issues here. What are we doing?
We're talking about dogs and introducing ourselves. Whichever you want to start with.
Last but not least.
Dave Robertson, video engineer, and sitting in the video seat, watching blue water go by. Troubleshooting a recording problem right now. Let's see. I like dogs. I like cats. But my wife and I live a semi-nomadic lifestyle that doesn't allow us to have either. We're never in any one place long enough to have even a house plant. So we can't even grow flowers outside. So, oh well.
Ooh,
One day we'll have a dog.
lifestyle, that sounds nice.
Yeah, it gets old after a while. But for things like that, I mean, we have a house and a yard and, you know, that kind of thing. But can't. Just wouldn't be fair to any animal or even houseplant. It wouldn't be fair to take on something like that. There you go. I've had lots of dogs though. My favorite probably a Boston Terrier.
I like Bostons.
Bostons are great.
I signed up for a Boston rescue group, but they didn't have enough dogs, I guess, to distribute or whatever. So we didn't get one.
Yeah.
But that meant we got to take on the golden retriever, so it all worked out.
Oh, nice. Yeah. One thing I don't understand, in the rescue world, there are people that foster dogs, take them for a while and then give them back.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
It's sad.
I know.
How can you possibly?
The
I mean, it's great
golden retriever we had was a foster, and I mean they took really good care of him, but it was sad to take him away from them. It was anyway.
Yeah,
but
that's one thing I don't understand. Adopt a dog, yes. Go rescue, you bet we would do that in a heartbeat. But
my friend was fostering during COVID, and I feel like it's just a good way to have a pet if you can only have one temporarily. If you can't commit.
Yeah.
If you want to convince your parents to get you a dog, but they don't want one.
Well, there you go. That's yeah, so all you kids out there.
Pro tip.
This is how you can convince your parents. Yeah, it was actually kind of neat. Our other dog, the mix, she was rescued by one of my lab mates, staff member in my group. She just came kind of running up to him as a puppy when he was walking his other dog out on the street, and she had been abandoned as a puppy. So he got to foster her, and they took care of all of the foster fees, or whatever, the company group nonprofit took care of, like the spaying and defleeing, all of the delousing and all of that. So he just basically got to foster her without any expenses. And then when I got to adopt her, it was relatively inexpensive in the grand scheme. So, and she got a good home. She was really cute as a puppy. She had the hugest paws. They were enormous. It was like this tiny little body and these enormous paws. It's like, are you gonna grow into these paws someday? Anyway, she did. She's now 65 pounds. All meat, muscle.
While growing up in Indiana, we had several animals that tended to adopt our family rather than the other way around.
Right.
One of them, my dad was driving home from work from another state, and on his drive, he had found a mutt that was definitely mixed of several different breeds on the side of the road that somebody had abandoned.
Aww.
So immediately picked him up and brought him home, named him Elvis.
Elvis.
Another one, a Ridgeback.
Oh,
we found
those
her.
are beautiful dogs.
We found her in our barn in the winter, pregnant with 10 puppies.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Were you able to get homes for all those puppies?
We found homes for all the puppies, and Ladybug stayed with us for several years following.
Oh.
Until...
Did you get her spayed?
Oh, absolutely.
You're like, 10 is enough.
She was still friends with all the dogs in the neighborhood.
Yeah, right.
That was a very easy decision.
Yep. No brainer. Enough's enough. Ridgebacks are really pretty.
Yeah. She,
They're good, like, they're pretty loyal dogs too, right?
Yeah, she always hung around. I mean, again, she adopted us. She realized that we would feed her and give her a place to stay, so she stayed around for a long while.
And then
she also realized that the neighbors right next to us would also feed her. So she became very friendly with them too. So she had 2 homes side by side.
Nice.
Once
she never went hungry?
No, she never went hungry. Once my parents ended up moving out, by that point, she was spending more time at the neighbor's house, realizing she'd get more food there. So she stayed with them. They were happy to take her in.
Should we slow down a little bit? We're kind of...
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, all right.
Because you're getting...
Yeah, let's back it off to like 25 maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my hats go off to people who foster dogs. That's definitely, or foster any animal. It's a tremendous responsibility and really such a gift to those animals, and really to the broader community. I mean, the animals are getting a home and they're off the streets. But I emotionally might not be equipped to be able to deal with saying goodbye. So pretty impressed by people who are able to do that and do that service.
On a side note, thanks to our pilots, it looks like we might actually make it to the bottom in 2 hours, which means we will actually see the bottom before we hand it over.
And they just said they were going to slow down.
Well,
that's so funny.
That even slowed down though.
Yeah.
We should still make it there before we hand over the shift.
That would be nice.
Right?
We'll try. We were just checking the speed of the winch. It was spinning a bit fast, so keeping everything safe.
Yep.
Until then, we get to just hang out.
Yep. Relax.
Mm-hmm.
So any movies on anybody's wish lists when they get home?
I don't know. What's out right now? Anything new get released in the past month?
Past year? For those of us that live on a rock?
Since I've watched a movie.
I have a couple of recommendations from people in here that I want to watch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, right. The Abyss?
From the other day. Yeah, The Abyss. Or some other ones.
You've got to try to find
down.
it, see if you can find like on a big movie theater screen or something, or like a drive-in.
The Abyss from the 80, like 1980, that old?
Yeah, the old one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the old one.
Yeah. Well,
from the 1980s?
I was only asking because I thought maybe it got remade.
No,
but,
not yet. Still the same one.
I think it goes way back to 1989. So
is it?
Whoa.
Is it that? No.
It's that new.
I wasn't even
maybe
born
I'm thinking
yet.
of a different one.
That's newer than the other movie that we were talking about.
You know, I don't know about new movies, but our local theater, which has like a regular stage, but also has a movie theater downstairs, we're doing Alfred Hitchcock movie series.
Oh.
So that was a lot of fun to go. We went to see one of the movies, North by Northwest, which I've seen on TV and like reruns, but it was great to see that on the big screen.
I just
Alfred
found
Hitchcock,
out today that movies were shown on a constant loop and there was no published start times for movies. So you just walk into a theater, wherever the movie happened to be playing, until the 60s when Hitchcock for Psycho insisted that they publish movie time so people would get there for the start of the film.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a big one to miss.
Yeah.
If we didn't get there for the beginning. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, what a crazy way to show films.
Yeah, from
No
the
kidding.
start.
Yeah.
No, just randomness. Maybe people would just stay through and until the next beginning of the next show.
Yeah, I've got another movie recommendation to see there's some hydrothermal vents in the movie.
Ooh.
And it's a documentary. It's called Aliens of the Deep. So
Aliens of the Deep.
Yeah, it started out quite good, and then I think it ran out of funding, and it went to some, cartoon type stuff for a little while. But overall, it was all right.
Oh.
But it was didn't have a wide viewing, but it was entertaining, and it showed some hydrothermal vents.
Ooh, that's cool.
It was put on, I think Disney was one of the producers, so it was more child-oriented.
Do you know how they capture the footage, which ROV or sub?
Yes, yeah, I was on it. So we had 2 deep rover subs, and we had the 2 Russian Mir subs. So they actually did a 4-sub dive at Lost City, the hydrothermal vents in the mid-Atlantic ridge.
Wow, that must have been incredible. Both of those are human-occupied vehicles to be there firsthand, and the vents are right outside your window.
Yeah, so not only 2 types of subs, we had 4 different subs on the same dive.
Whoa.
So that was pretty cool. And then, of course, they went off to some deeper hydrothermal vents that were deeper than the deep rovers could go. So they just had the Russian Mir subs on those ones. But I was on the crew doing the deep rover subs on that one.
How many people can the Russian Mir subs hold?
It takes 3 people total. So if they're doing science, they have a pilot, co-pilot, and a scientist, or sometimes 2 scientists and a pilot.
Yep.
But they are 6,000 meter rated subs, titanium hulls, and they were classed, so obviously very safe. But I think they're being refit right now, and hopefully will come back into service.
And that movie was released in 2005.
Yes, that's...
Tim, can you slow up just a little bit here? I'm just right on the edge. I can't descend any faster.
Some others that I wrote down from recommendations were World Without Sun and Last Breath.
World Without Sun and Last Breath.
World Without Sun was in the 60s, mid-60s. That's a Jacques Cousteau movie.
Oh, was it? I think you recommended that, right?
Yeah, featured the diving saucer.
That's right.
Which was an innovative sub for the time. I saw it as a short feature in between 2 Disney films, or in between a Mickey Mouse cartoon and a Disney film, or something like that at a Saturday matinee. And I must have been about 9 or 10 years old, mid-60s, and I thought, I saw it on the bill and thought it was a science fiction movie. I was really into science fiction, still am, and saw it, and it was, this documentary about diving in the diving saucer, Jacques Cousteau, and so that was kind of my first exposure to oceanography, subs, and that kind of stuff.
Nice.
And I have to add Last Breath. You can put an asterisk beside that because there's 2 versions. There's a documentary version and it has a lot of footage of the real life event that happened. And then there's the movie version, which has Woody Harrelson, Simu Liu, and Finn Cole as the main actors.
Oh.
And that's about a saturation diver in the North Sea who gets left on bottom by mistake for a while. And their story of trying to recover him.
Did you lose a thruster, Tim? I think You've slowed down quite a bit there.
No,
No?
I did not, but I will dial it back up.
Huh.
We'll try and get you there during your shift.
It was
Yeah,
actually
last breath is it's quite riveting. You'll find yourself holding your breath at times.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's actually reassuring to also see that even at that slower speed, we would still have 20 minutes on the bottom before we had to hand it over. So we will definitely see bottom.
Oh yeah.
And then if you have a list of those seagoing movies, I'm sure most people in this room have seen The Life Aquatic. It's
The Life of what?
The Life Aquatic.
Oh.
If you
if you haven't seen that, it's funny.
You have to watch it, especially after being on a research vessel.
Especially after being on this research vessel.
Yes.
Why is it funny?
Oh, it's got a lot of great characters in it. Yeah. I won't. No spoilers allowed. It's good.
Well, now I'm dying to know.
Yeah. Maybe someone will bring it up for you in the lounge. Although I don't know, are we allowed to watch it on this ship?
What? Why would we not be allowed to watch it?
It's very humorous.
Well, I mean, even the very short description of it is actually kind of entertaining.
Have you not seen it either?
No, I haven't.
Oh no.
Okay, now we know what our movie night movie's going to be.
Yeah. Kahena, have you seen a movie called, it's a Danish movie, and the English title is In China They Eat Dogs?
No, I haven't.
Have you seen that? Okay, it's a comedy about some criminals bumbling criminals. It's quite funny.
Sounds good. It's on topic with today's intro question.
Kind of, yeah. There is, a small spoiler, there is no dog eating in the movie. I have no idea why they picked that title, but probably from a Danish saying or something like that.
Yeah, some kind of a literal translation.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Didn't quite make the cultural crossover.
I mean, if they were looking for a name that would catch people's attention,
That's it.
that would do it.
We have a question for Dave. What's your favorite sci-fi show / series, current or past?
Oh, current or past. This is somebody trying to bait me into saying
No.
Doctor Who. But it's not true. I've never watched Doctor Who.
You didn't?
Yeah, seriously.
Why would they try to bait you into saying that?
Oh, my oldest son is a huge Doctor Who fan.
Okay.
And that kind of stuff, and it kind of seems like an obvious thing. The other obvious things are Star Wars, Star Trek. Love those, that kind of stuff. But I'm going to go out of left field a little bit and say Red Dwarf.
What's that about?
Crickets. There I am again. Outdated
Red Dwarf.
Outdated cultural reference.
Yeah, Red Dwarf is great.
Yeah, Red Dwarf is a British science fiction series, and that is hilarious, and had a fairly long life with several sort of reboots and that kind of stuff. But if you, go on wherever you kids watch movies these days. I was going to say, if you go out and buy the DVD box set, nobody does that anymore.
What's a DVD?
Yeah, right?
What's a VHS?
We have DVDs here on the boat.
What's a laser disc?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Betamax.
Even better, what's a video disc?
Yep.
Before laser disc. Anyway, Red Dwarf is quite entertaining. It's very British and funny, sort of very much in a Monty Python kind of way.
Oh man.
I remember religiously once a week waiting for a new episode of Battlestar Galactica to come out.
Once again, never got into that one. Was too busy working 2 jobs and having kids and, you know, that kind of stuff. But that was late 70s, right? Early 80s?
Yeah, something like that.
Somewhere around there.
It was an answer to Star Wars is what it was, yeah. So TV answer to Star Wars.
Yeah, it was TV for sure.
Star Wars is brilliant, of course, and deeply ingrained in the culture now, sci-fi or whatever. But in 1976, my wife came home from the bookstore, having bought our usual weekly pile of books, and she had bought me a book, which she rarely did. She knows that I like science fiction, and she said, "Hey, I saw this book, and looks like it would be interesting." And it was called Star Wars. And I said, "Oh, this sounds cool." And I looked at the back of it. It says, "Soon to be a major motion picture from 20th Century Fox." I said, "Oh, cool. Well, we'll have to watch for this to show up in the theaters, and maybe we'll see it. I'll read it, and if the story's any good, maybe we'll find the movie and see it, right?" And of course, a few months later, boom, Star Wars dropped, and everybody went nuts. So I have an original printing paperback of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Wow.
With the original pre-concept art that George Lucas had commissioned, that kind of thing. So
you could probably get big dollars for that on eBay.
There were a bunch of them, and it's not worth all that much. It's worth more to me as
yeah, for sure,
as a memento.
I've got a killer Chewbacca costume.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Let's see that. That's awesome, and yeah, and you have the stature to pull that off.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Thanks.
Well, there's Halloween sorted for the rest of your life.
Yeah, oh yeah. I've had to break that out a few times. Once in the middle of summer in a parade. And
oh my goodness.
Sweating bullets in that thing.
Part of me wants to ask for the best Chewbacca impression, but the other part of me is kind of refraining.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Michael.
Oh gosh, no, that would,
it.
with the microphone this close,
did you
destroy everyone's eardrums in here?
Did you read or see that story that was going around the internet? Somebody was being a bit evil, and they had a breakup, so they put a bunch of little kind of like wanted posters around town, and they said it was a contest for a radio station to win some money who could do the best Chewbacca impression, and then he listed, call this number, and it was his ex's phone number. So all these people were phoning her up, screaming into the phone doing a Chewbacca impression.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
But we recommend that you don't try this at home.
No, that was quite evil, I think.
So apparently there's actually 3 Last Breath movies, and you probably want the 2019 version.
2019 version. That would be the documentary, I guess. Yeah, I think there was one internal one by the company who owned the vessel and was doing the project, and then there was a documentary that used a lot of the footage and had all the actual people involved in it. And then there was the movie version was 3 years ago, I believe, 2 years ago. Yeah.
We have someone saying that the movie South Pacific is excellent. I'll add that to the list.
That's a classic.
And if you like shipwreck movies, there's one, Ghosts of the Abyss, I think. It's an expedition with ROVs and subs down, and it goes down to the Bismarck.
Oh.
And they have little ROVs that fly out of the submarine and fly around and film it.
Like that?
That one's pretty interesting too.
Sounds cool. I have a question. What does VHS stand for anyways?
What was it? VHS?
Yep.
Video home system.
And someone asked, so what would Dave recommend we do at home?
Watch Nautilus Live.
Well, yeah, watch Nautilus Live. NautilusLive.org.
Learn an instrument. Watch science fiction.
Pick up an instrument and learn. There's another good one. Something to do at home.
I just said that.
Oh, you did. I missed it. I'm just sitting here thinking. I'm lost in my thoughts.
Everyone's making sure that it's well heard. Such a great idea.
It is a great idea.
We never repeat ourselves up here. What are you talking about?
Who does that anymore?
Never. Never.
Every 3 hours, just on a loop. What's my name?
We are
What
actually
we
sitting
doing?
here. We are alive.
I mean, if you think about it, we do talk about food a lot. There's a lot of repetition in that one.
Oh, that's true. I mean, we are human after all. We have a good night from Vermont. My nickname's actually Vermont amongst some communities.
Vermont.
Yep.
Interesting.
Is there a story?
Not particularly, no. I just got assigned.
Just a random name? Random nickname?
Yep. I've never even been to Vermont.
Oh, there goes a shrimp.
You gotta be careful, your mom might write in with a little story for us to share.
My mom never called me that.
Oh.
The only nickname I got at home was from my brothers, because my name starts with K-A. You can guess what they would call me. Anyone?
Is it something we can say out loud?
Is it Hawaiian?
No, it's
Your nickname?
French. It's a French word.
Oh.
What, as a kid, what names would you extract from Kahena? Ka. Kaka.
Oh.
No one got that one, huh?
Well, you lost me with the French.
Do you know what kaka is? Anyone?
What was it?
Do you guys know what kaka is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
New topic of conversation, please.
We talk about it all the time on the show.
Like yeah, we see them all the time. They're in like fun spirals.
Yeah, different patterns. We're always looking at it, close-up view. We're obsessed with it.
Kahuna would be a better name.
There you go.
Right,
That's where I
kahuna.
was going for sure.
Kahuna, the big kahuna, or kahanus was another one.
Oh dear.
We'll stick with Kahuna.
Eva called me KB. I like that. My middle name's Babasi, so maybe I'll go with that moving forward.
As far as nicknames go, I had a lot of them, but only one of them like really stuck, and that was just Crash.
Crash?
Crash.
Oh, why is that?
As a kid, I had a habit of, when I was running through the house, my head would find pretty much anything and everything.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Bleed everywhere.
Nope.
Oh,
never
that's
bled.
Good. That's pretty impressive.
Surprising.
I guess
Definitely
you have
surprising.
a hard noggin.
I think that was the only thing that saved me.
Yeah, we had a whole conversation earlier today about mentorship and all the youth that's been able to be mentored by folks here on board. It was really cute. And I'm wondering who your mentors are. Who are your first mentors, or who are your mentors currently?
The list is long. Let's see. I have had the benefit of having many different mentors through my upbringing in life and career. I got to, at an early age, work in the lab that my mom ran at the Michigan State University pathology group. She's a neuropathologist, retired now. And she taught me all about the scientific method and how to clean glassware. That was a big thing. But yeah, she definitely that early experience with understanding how to do research and work in a lab. And I'm talking like middle school through early high school was big. Left a big impression on me. And then I had a great mentor for deep sea ecology and benthic ecology in general, and that was Lisa Levin. Dr. Lisa Levin has retired from Scripps Institution of Oceanography, but is a well-known expert in the ecology of seafloor environments and worked all over. And she mentored me at different stages in my career. So right after undergraduate school, I did a fellowship with her before I went to grad school, and then I did my postdoc with her. So 2 really big periods in my life when I was thinking about a career path and what to do for grad school, and working in her lab basically helped me refine my interest in the benthos and benthic ecology and what the unknowns were and where I could kind of find my way and path forward in research.
How did you meet?
She was a sponsor of one of the fellowship programs that I applied to at Scripps Institution of Oceanography. They had the SURF program, which is an undergraduate fellowship, and she was one of the labs that participated in that. So I got matched with her based on my interests coming out of University of Washington. And essentially that first summer, I worked with her over the summer, worked in the salt marsh environments, and then she took me on as a technician for a year before I went on to grad school.
Oh.
Yep.
She liked you.
It definitely was a great partnership. I still keep in touch with her to this day. She's been incredible, definitely helping me figure out the balance of life and work, and that balance is impossible, but trying to make sure we understand what's important in our worlds. She has a family, and I got to start a family while I was doing a postdoc with her, so she was incredibly supportive during that time and made sure it didn't sink, but was successful. Yeah, that's good. Very important, critical stage.
Do you now pick up students like that?
So I've had students come and work in my lab at different stages, and technicians, and postdocs, and I've had scientists work in my lab who also have started families. And, you know, in the end, family is most important, in my opinion, and the science is part of our lives, but not the only thing. Yeah. It's been fun watching the kids grow. After my daughter's gotten all grown up, I'll get to see this next generation of new recruits. Maybe some new marine scientists in the future.
In your family.
Yep.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh,
Yeah,
looks like I got dinner relief for at least one of us.
Yep, shall be back shortly.
What's for dinner, do you know? Oh, do you know what? Sandwiches. Oh, nice. Okay. Egg and shrimp sandwiches.
Just sandwiches?
Well, I'm sure there's a whole like spread of all of the other items.
Yeah.
But she likes to put the sandwiches out on the table
first.
So that's probably what she saw. Yeah.
I've never had one of those. Are they good?
Well, the bread is really tasty, and I don't routinely eat a lot of bread at home, so I'm happy for fresh bread.
I love focaccia.
It's really delicious.
So good.
Yeah, that's funny.
We have a comment.
What's the comment, Anna?
Oh, we just had a conversation about nicknames. Did you have a nickname growing up?
Yeah, I sure did.
Oh.
Sandy Cheeks.
What?
Sandy Cheeks and Bearcat and Beanpole.
Wow.
And yeah, those are my nicknames.
Quite the list.
Yes.
Which one is like still used to this day?
Sandy.
Sandy.
Sandy's a nickname too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.